Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Life Lately Season 2. We are your hosts, Priyani Lohana,
Priya Punjabi.
and today we are honored to have a truly inspiring guest with us. Joining us is Hitansh Agrawal, whose journey from DPSH to BSc in Economics with Quantitative Finance from Singapore Management University is nothing short of remarkable. Their achievements, dedication, and unique perspective continue to inspire many, and we are thrilled to have the opportunity to dive into their journey. Hello, Hitansh Bhaiya, and we can't wait to explore your experiences, insights, and reflections on life lately.
Hello, Ria. Hello, Priyani. Thank you so much for having me. It was a great introduction. Looking forward to the conversation.
So, how's Singapore, first of all, and how are you?
See,
How are you
how am
doing?
I? I'm doing good. I'm in my year three right now. Monday is my flight back to India.
Wow.
So currently packing up for that. I'll be there for a month. I'm having fun in Singapore. Singapore. It's good. It's good. It's too small of a country to, go out. It's like you only need 6 months maximum if you're a student over here to explore all of Singapore. So after a
Mhm.
point, it's pretty boring, but they have very interesting nightlife over here. So after exams and after, any stressful period, there's pretty decent party period, I would say we all students go through over here. So yeah, that's about me in Singapore.
Hmm. So,
Great.
how does it feel to be on our podcast?
It feels great, and I came across Shesha's podcast, and I was like, why didn't we have this during our time? Like
Wow.
at least there would have been a roadmap for us to know what other students are doing. And then if not for podcast, we only had the route. If we knew seniors, then we would go to through them to connect to other seniors. So that was the only route which we had. But the thing which you guys are doing is of course great. It gives, and this is the thing which I subscribe to in my life is life is too short to experience everything. So you should learn from others'
Oh,
experiences. So this sort of adds on to that. So yeah, it's definitely great feeling to be over here
It's
as an
amazing to
alum.
hear this feedback. Thank
yeah,
you.
we are so glad to hear that.
So thank you so much guys for doing this.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear our school's name?
Nostalgia. I mean, of course, it's like I was in DPS from first to 12th. So the only word that pops in my mind is nostalgia because that was like my prime time, I would say. No tension, nothing, and then just focus on studies and everything.
True.
So, this brings me to our next question. Can you share a little about your early days at school, college, and what experiences shaped your path?
What experiences? Okay, till maybe ninth, mid, I would, no, 10th beginning, yeah.
Mm.
I was very not focused on my career. I was like, I just focus on my studies, what I'm doing right now. I used to get, okay, decent grades. I don't know, good or bad, that's very subjective, but I used to get decent grades and doing good in my school life. Teachers liked me. I was having fun. I was playing volleyball and everything. I actually represented DPS on multiple occasions. So that was pretty much it about my school life from first to ninth. And then COVID hit, and then okay, everyone had so much free time in their hands. No one knew what was happening. No one knew. Everyone was there, locked into their homes and everything. That's when, for some reason, I started thinking about my career. And in 10th, I decided to study abroad. So that is when I went up to my dad and I was like, okay, I want to study outside. And of course, he was very supportive. Like my parents were very supportive of it. But the major challenge for me was, since if you're studying abroad, you need to build your profile from 8th
Yeah.
onwards. So like they check your
Mm-hmm.
high school, right? So 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Well,
So that's the 4 years which they track. And my ninth and 10th, academically it was good, but apart from that, they also check your co-curricular. So it was not good
Co-curricular
at
was
all.
not good.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh.
which was like not very good. I was not doing anything apart from school. So after 10th, I would say in 11th and 12th, I participated in multiple competitions like Now Fest. I'm sure you would know of Now Fest.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
so we
Mhm.
actually won that in business
Mhm.
model making competition, and then there was other competitions. There were all sorts of competition. I even played volleyball outside of school and represented on district level and stuff. So that was another major challenge which I've like gone through, been
Mhm.
through to build my profile and come to Singapore or anywhere abroad. And yeah, I mean, one other major thing, was which I mentioned in all of my college essays, was that this series Cam 1992.
Yeah.
So I was very lost in my life of what to take, science or maths. Like, teachers were like, you take science, like, you have the potential and
Topper.
everything. And I mean, not like, okay, sure, but I'm like, I don't enjoy science, like, even though I
Hmm.
do it, but like, I don't enjoy it. But after scam, I'm like, okay, I enjoy this better. This seems like a better choice for me, and I don't regret it so far. Like, this is a very, like, I would say Bollywood story, which is also there in my college essays. Like, this was a turning point of my life when I decided
Yeah.
what to take in life. So
True.
yeah,
Every person has somebody turning point after class 10, I guess.
yeah.
Because
I mean,
ev-
that's the
uh,
period, right? Yeah.
We are
yeah,
in 11th, still I'm clueless that what I want to do, and my parents
yeah,
are bunching on me that give us a roadmap, and I'm still lost,
yeah,
but I'm
every
still
parents want
searching.
that students should have their roadmap finalized, but till the end, you don't know what you want to do. Whether you
Yeah.
know your field, but you still are very confused at which course to do, which course to
Competitive
do, and
exams and stuff
And
is
nowadays it's so niched down, everything is so particular that you actually have to
exactly,
make choices, right? And then you can't go back
uh,
on them. So it's a very
true.
difficult call to make. I understand. But like, another problem, which should not be a problem in my opinion, is that my parents are very open. Like, do whatever you like, do whatever you want to do. So like technically all the decision stress was on me that I need to decide what to do. So yeah, I mean it's not a
contradictory.
problem, but it became a problem for me because since nowadays everything is so niche now that you have to think very deep. So yeah,
Hmm.
don't worry, Ria, that time will come. Like you will know that period will come.
Sure, sure.
So your 10th and 11th was COVID, like online batch.
Yeah, like mid 11th. So full 10th and after mid 11th, like they were like voluntarily whoever wants to come can come and
Uh,
whoever like yeah. So it was
Okay, so
that
you
setting.
continued.
I,
Okay.
I chose to come to school. Yeah,
Okay.
घर पे you cannot study.
True.
Yeah,
So class 11th you took commerce, not science, right?
yeah. I took commerce with maths.
Oh.
Oh, so you took commerce and now you're doing BSc in economics.
Yeah, correct.
So what inspired you to pursue like BSc? Like you didn't like science
Yeah.
and then suddenly and then
So, I mean, see, when you say Bachelor of Sciences, right, it is like, it's not, what they mean by that, it is backed by mathematics. So,
Hmm.
hmm.
like any field you choose, like, I don't know if you know, there's, of course, this thing called BSc in psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like it is not like it has chemistry about it. Sure, it's a
It,
part of it,
sure,
but
yeah.
like it is also backed by the mathematics aspect of it. So as long
Hmm.
as you take mathematics in your like 11th and 12th grade, you can still choose to go for BSc in any relevant field. So I'm
Okay.
doing finance, economics with quantitative finance, which is backed by mathematics, and hence it is called BSc. But people who do BA economics just go to the theoretical part of it.
Oh,
Oh,
got
Yeah,
it.
that is the main idea behind this whole BSc and commerce
Maybe.
shenanigan.
Ah.
hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so what was life like right after school? Like how did you figure out your path? Well, you figure
Uh,
out after 10th, right? You want to go abroad, but why
yeah.
Singapore and then why economics? What attracted you
Right.
towards economics?
So when you are studying commerce, there are three subjects, right? Accounts, economics, and business studies.
Hmm.
Accounts I was good at, but my dad is a CA.
Hmm.
So
wow.
I knew in and out of it. And then like, since if you study accounts, in every country there is like different sets of accounting standards. I don't know if you guys know that about like, do you guys know
Hmm.
about that? Yeah,
No,
so
sort of research, but itna deep wala to wasn't
We don't
that.
know very deep into it, but
oh, okay. So like it's like every country has their own standards which you need to follow. So like let's say if I'm deciding to study abroad,
Hmm.
then I need to study for that country, and then if I choose to go move to other country or come back to India, then I need to study again, which I'm like okay, इतना पढ़ाई मुझसे नहीं हो रहा है life में, so
Oh.
okay.
might as well just take the easier route. So business studies was something I was not good at. It is technically for me the SS of commerce. So yeah. Full theoretical. Like I'm good with the technical side of it. I'm not good at theoretical
Hmm.
subjects. So
Hmm.
economics was something which was like spiking my interest. So I chose to do economics further. And how it has been, good question. I mean, you realize like you are not in control. So like once I chose to come to Singapore, nothing was in my control apart from my studies or like, my social life. So everything just kept on happening. Opportunities came up and then I just, dwell on that. Well, why Singapore? If as far as that question is concerned, first I was going to go to USA, but like,
Everybody's choice, huh? Everybody's.
yeah,
It was mine
that
too.
was. Oh, you are applying to outside universities as well?
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing bachelor's over here and taking my master's, like PG outside or abroad,
Oh, okay. So like
as
still
of
you
now.
have time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So for me, like I was doing my applications for US universities, and after that, I didn't know like what to do. I was getting like I got accepted in ASU, and after that, my dad was just like, why don't you explore Singapore? So like he had been here for
Hmm.
multiple business trips, and then since I was doing finance, Singapore is a fintech hub, and that's when I realized
Hmm.
Singapore is a better choice than US, and like you have more like commutability from Singapore to India than USA. So like Singapore, all in all, was a better choice. That's
Yeah.
why Singapore.
Right now, we are
And
confused on that only. Like, we both are in humanities and
Okay.
we both want to pursue psychology. And it's so dicey that if you do bachelor's here and then go for master's there, it's fine. But then if you want to come back to India, you have to again study for the
again,
master's, have the
again,
Yeah,
4 years
RCI license.
again, RCA
That's
license and all
very
that.
dicey.
Yeah.
And
no, that's
psychology
it.
will take like years to develop in India. It's still developing. Like, it's not yet aware as much.
Yeah. It's not a मतलब
Interesting.
And
बैठ
we,
नहीं गया पूरा इंडिया में अभी बाकी है like, अभी भी एक्सप्लोर होना
uh,
बढ़िया से बढ़ना
But I
इंडिया.
think Ria, you are in 11th and Priyan, you are in 12th, right?
no, no,
We
we
both
both
are
are in
in
11th.
11th.
Oh, you both are in 11th. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
humanities.
okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a year to figure it out. I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
Yeah.
And we
So
both chose economics as well. So it's like we are now shifted towards economics also.
yeah,
हमको
because
economics में
मेरे को भी
अच्छा लग गया
इकोनॉमिक्स और
यार.
अच्छा लग रहा है. मेरे को ऐसा था कि well, I'll do
हाँ.
economics. उसके अंदर काउंसलिंग है, क्लिनिकल है, but now I came across economics. Now I want to blend it. That let's try
Yeah.
organizational also. तो अभी
Yeah,
भी
well,
वो सारी.
nowadays it's like if you are good with the technical side of it, it is very good. Like, if you can process the
हाँ.
data of psychology. So if that
हम्म.
is something that interests you.
And
because
there's a plus
साइकोलॉजी में भी
point.
stats होता है,
Psychology. हाँ, psychology also has statistics. So
statistical
we'll have
stuff.
a plus point
Yeah,
also for.
exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Hmm. So,
Yeah.
what's your normal day like nowadays? What are you
What's
doing?
my normal day like? Well, in Singapore, the education system is totally different. Like, you don't have college from 8 to 12 or something like that. You, like, I have five subjects per sem, let's say. Then every subject only will have 3 hours of classes per week, which is going to be a one stop. Like, let's say, मेरा एक सब्जेक्ट का क्लास है मंडे को, so it's going to
Hmm.
be 12 to 3. So that is the only time I'm going to study that subject from teacher.
Okay.
Oh.
So I have five subjects, so that means 15 hours of classes per week. And
Hmm.
depending on how I choose my schedule to be, it can be anytime. So like you have morning classes, evening classes, afternoon classes, and the night classes. So your classes
Hmm.
can also be from 7 to 10, maybe 6 to 7, sorry, 3 to 6 and 12 to 3 or 8 to 11, something like that. So that is how like the schedule works in Singapore. So uh, if I don't have classes, I have to go to library and study because the classes are only 3 hours. And then over here, education system is mostly like, it is up to you. If you are interested in
Oh.
studying,
So
they will
you
support you.
choose like if
Yeah,
you
you
want
choose.
this and okay.
Okay.
So
Oh.
no one's gonna force you. No one is like bothered. Like they don't give two shits about
Yeah.
what you are doing and what you are doing. It's
It's
you
not very
who have to.
stressful.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's when it gets more stressful. Like you have to worry about yourself and then
Huh.
make your
True.
foot in the industry as well at the same time, right? You get a job as well.
Hmm.
So that is where it gets more difficult.
Hmm.
Oh.
So every day only one subject.
No, no, it depends. Like I can stack my classes. Like Monday I can have three classes and then I can have like maybe 2 days free and then Monday two classes and then Monday free. So
Oh,
Oh.
and so
this,
you decide this every
yeah,
week or at the start you decide the
yeah.
everything?
Every start of the semester I have to decide. I have to make that call.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
every
So
week
this
you
time I
decide
had
or for for
full
exposure
semester,
of
full
month,
semester.
full semester.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like we have to decide timings. which professor we need to study under, and what subject do we need to take. So like let's say they come up to us with a basket, like we have 12 subjects. Now you have to
Mm-hmm.
decide what three subjects do you want to study out of these.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Great.
So it's like
So,
that. So if like classes are 3 hours, let's say if I have one class that day, that
mm,
I'll attend the class, and after that I'll go to library, study, and then come back, have my social life, chill with my friends, and then yeah, sleep. That's pretty much it. If not
uh,
partying.
mm,
Great.
Yeah.
So are you into college committee clubs, or like is there something you participate in college
Yeah,
at
yeah.
university?
So we have this society called Indian Cultural Society. So I'm the vice president of it. So like my term just
Wow.
ended December. Yeah.
Great.
So
so उससे professionally, personally क्या क्या अब तक सीखा, like,
What have
getting
you
some
like
new
what have
stuff
I
and
learned?
coach?
Well, okay, interesting question. So when I came to Singapore, I was like, okay, I was exploring Singapore, and everything over here is very much South India centric. Like, when you realize, I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but Tamil is one of the national languages of
yeah,
Singapore.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
So
you know.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
since India is so big and people, when Singaporeans or locals or any other like expat living in Singapore, when they hear about India, they have this perceived notion of South India being the whole picture of India. Then I'm like, okay, wait, that's not true. We North Indians do
Okay.
exist, right? So that is when I decided I need to join ICS as a society to show them that North India is also there. So that
Mm.
is when I decided and joined. I joined in first as finance secretary, and then I moved my way up, becoming the VP. And this is the last month of me being the VP. So like after this, the new exco is gonna come, the executive
Yeah.
committee.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Great.
like we organized events for them, like all the SMU students, anyone non-Indians also, they were welcome for the event. And it also taught me, like, how to be a leader. Like
Hmm.
before that, like I used to play volleyball. It is a team sport. It teaches you how to, manage in a team setting. But this was something else on a different scale, right? Like, you are organizing events for like 200 to 300 people, and then it's not
Hmm.
easy to communicate between school and everything. So
True.
yeah, that was a
Ah,
task. That was a task. But yeah, it definitely taught me much more about leadership and managing people.
hmm. Nice.
We have learned these things nowadays.
Nice.
I mean, when we
And
entered humanities, we were obviously expecting events on us, like we would be doing everything. But
turn on
suddenly there
us.
were we came
Hmm.
into humanities, and we were introduced to many events. Like first we started with Independence Day, then Teachers Day, then
They,
SS Week celebration,
hmm.
Mental Health Week,
Yeah.
Now
and
it's coming
we were
farewell.
like exact. And
Oh,
then this time we also had Fun Fest.
Yeah, fun
After
yeah,
festival.
I
many years,
remember Bhumika telling me, correct. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, Bhumika Didi was also there.
Yeah.
So, and then we also had to do Fun Fest, and we were like, "Baap re, itna sab kuch," and to manage everything, it's so difficult.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. But
And
like I
apart,
had fun. I'm sure you guys too have fun like along the process.
true.
Yeah.
and apart from
Like
this,
I
abhi hum
man.
catalyst kar rahe hain. So like we are over here. She has a position of PR, and I am operations head. So like इससे भी like we are starting with, and of course अभी हमारे commerce batch ने भी चालू करा है with a new club which is
Yeah,
Insect. They are doing. We have a founder, and now posts are being given,
it's all
and
about
this
entrepreneurship.
batch.
It's an
Yeah,
entrepreneurship
it's an
club.
entrepreneurship club. Like we have an
That's
events, right? So it's be about pitching and pitching sessions and all that. So
I wish the school was much like this cooler during my time though. Yeah.
progressed.
We at these commerce people went to principal sir, and they presented that we want this to be so official in the school so that everybody get that awareness.
Yeah.
But teachers still are
Like
like,
it's like on
make it a
hold.
proper perfect draft, and then
Hmm.
we can present it to the school. So then they decided that they'll do it like in student oriented, like Catalyst, but then
Okay.
they would be doing everything entrepreneurship skills.
क्योंकि पहले ऐसे था कि that we'll do all sessions in school maybe, but now that teachers are saying that we are not sure about this, so they are planning to do it outside, like the catalyst is we are doing right
Mm.
now. Essay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Like at least they figured out a way to how to do it, right?
Exactly.
Um, that sounds interesting. Like so, yeah. Apart from ICS, I also am in the volleyball club of SMU.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I was a part of this academic club which is called Emerging Markets. So like they analyze macroeconomic trends and then just produce briefs on it.
Mm.
All the technical, like so that is not for fun. That is just for resume stuff.
Okay, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, how do you maintain balance between as a work, passion, and then
Like you're doing
personal
इतना
time?
सारा
How do
stuff,
you do
इतने सारे
so much?
clubs में हो.
You are a part of, you are a vice
Yeah.
president, then you do volleyball, you
Yeah.
are also part of
Yeah, academic
academic
club
club,
and all.
Well,
and then
if
living alone in abroad is a bigger task than that. How do you manage everything?
So mental health was of course a joke. Just kidding, just kidding.
Okay,
Like
okay.
not like that. So like when I first came to Singapore, like coming from Baroda, it was of course like a huge shock because we don't stay in cities like Mumbai and Delhi, which
Hmm.
already gives you the exposure to the fast life, which is over here, right?
Hmm.
So it was a shock in itself that people from Mumbai, Delhi have like a bigger edge, like they know how this life works and they have seen the corporate side of it, and they're thriving in it. And first semester was like was like intense. Like I didn't realize the length of it. I don't know how the 4 months passed by, and I'm like, wow, the 4 months, the whole semester is over already. Like it's like a week ago I came to Singapore. Then that's when the panic attacks and anxiety, the issues that I had like kicked in. I mean, I don't know how to deal with this. Like there's like
Hmm.
I it's like so less time to do so much that I want to do, and yeah, so like it was difficult to find the rhythm of it, but eventually as as you stay in it, as you like
Yeah.
spend time
Live
with it,
it
you
out.
realize that how to do it, and then you find your rhythm, like how to do. And that's when you realize, as much as you protect your peace, you will thrive in every aspect of it, right? Like I don't have to say yes to everything. I have to say yes to things that actually matter to me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So, like
what
in
are good
my
for
first,
you?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
for
like,
myself, like in my first year, I overcommitted a lot. Like I said yes to multiple clubs. I was working as finance secretary. I was working as research analyst. I was working as I don't even know, volleyball player. I was having my social life was down the drain. So that's why the staying alone in the other country part kicks in. Like not that big of a deal, but like eventually it piles on, and then you realize, okay, now I need to go back and work on this aspect of my life.
hmm.
So yeah, I redid a few things, like restructured a few things, I would say, in my second sem. And now coming to year three, I would say, okay, now I know how to deal with it. And like I am able to find the balance between what I need to do and what am I doing, and still having fun, like my social life, and talking to people, and like yeah, going my way with it.
So, so there
Okay.
should be a balance of everything. You should do every kind of thing to get a proper
100%. Like
balance.
Hmm.
if you don't keep the balance, you will in the moment feel like you're doing the right thing by not keeping, like you're like, okay, I'm managing more things, I'm doing the
Hmm.
right thing maybe for my future self, but you drain yourself along the process. That is something which we don't realize. So
Yeah.
that, like I realized a sem later that, okay, although I'm doing all these things, but like I'm losing myself in it. So like
Hmm.
better take
So
care of
focus on
yourself
self
first, right?
and surroundings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So Bhaiya, let's
You're
go
being,
to another segment, a fun segment,
yeah, sure.
a rapid fire round. So let's start. Morning study or night owl?
Night out.
Sports ground or classroom?
Sports ground.
Group study or solo?
Solo.
Notebook neat or messy brain?
Well, I know Bhumika has given you some information, so messy.
Teacher's fave or friend's fave?
uh, Friend save.
Discipline by choice or by habit?
By habit.
Talking in class or on mic?
In class.
One subject you loved,
Maths.
you tolerated.
SS.
Oh,
Planner or last minute genius?
Last minute genius.
School life or free life?
Uh, Depends. Like, what do you mean by free life?
It's like school life is constricted and free life you can decide by yourself, like you're doing right now in the college.
Free life, of course. Any day free life.
One book or movie that changed your perspective?
as mentioned already, Scam 1992.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
What would it be? To sleep longer.
Okay.
I cannot
Wish
sleep longer.
everybody could have
Everybody,
that.
yeah. Me also want that.
Yeah, like my eyes like they just open like after 6 hours of sleep. So like I want to sleep more, but I cannot.
Okay. One thing on your bucket list you are determined to do soon.
Solo trip, solo trekking trip.
Wow.
I really
Wow.
want to. I was planning this sem, but could not happen. But
Mhm.
yeah, God knows when will happen. But I really want to do that.
Okay. So रैपिड फायर में आपने बोला that you tolerated SS. इतना तो कैसे नहीं पसंद है?
Why?
We are
SS,
humanities
like
students.
humanities
आपके
people love
साथ
SS.
like I believe मैं मानती हूँ कि like पूरा theoretical है
It's
and all that, but it
it's very
has that
theoretical.
practical aspect also. मतलब इतना तो क्यों नहीं अच्छा
I
लगा?
don't know. I am very bad at like theoretical subjects. For some reason, like I don't know. When I was in third grade, there used to be like a very strict SS teacher, and
Mm-hmm.
because of which the trajectory, I guess, like I don't know, like because of which I got scared of SS as a subject, like so
Oh.
and it went downhill, I guess.
We also got to
And
know you used to scribble on SS books
yeah, that is why I was
specifically.
coming to that part. So like whenever there used to be a SS period, my textbooks were so funny to look at. Like I passed it on to my sister, and she and her friend used to make fun of me during their classes. So like if you have a photo of like a person like Abraham Lincoln, then I annotate on that and make it look like a monkey. I don't know anything. Like I used to do anything. Like maybe make earrings for them or like something. Like that is why I could not focus, and that was a byproduct of it.
My
Okay.
brother is just the same. He hates SS to his core. I mean,
Yeah,
he can
I
study
cannot.
every subject but not SS.
I don't know. Like I feel him. Like at this point, like it is. I don't know how you guys do it. To be honest, like I cannot. I cannot.
He's like मैं इतना रट्टा नहीं मार सकता मैं पढ़ लूंगा
Yeah,
बट मुझसे लर्न नहीं होगा तुम पता नहीं
yeah.
Okay.
कैसे ऐसा
थर्ड से
चले
फेव
जाते
आई
हो.
आई न्यू इट दैट आई एम गोना टेक समथिंग एसएस इन माय लाइफ अहेड क्योंकि मेरे को बहुत ही अच्छा लगता था एंड हिस्ट्री यूज्ड टू
My
बी माय
my
फेवरेट बट
My
अब
story is very interesting. Like till eighth, I used to hate SS. Genuinely, I used to hate. Matlab, I never used to score in SS. But when I entered ninth, suddenly there was a shift that science became very bad with me and SS became very good with me. So then I
Okay.
realized that science is not my subject, SS is. So then I decided to take humanities and not science.
No,
नाइन्थ
it's
में ही
like
आके ऐसे हिट होता है कि भाई नहीं होगा साइंस रहने ही दो मेरे को भी
Science
एट
तो
में
नहीं
था आई
होगा.
वुड बी डॉक्टर आई वांट टू मेक माय पेरेंट्स प्राउड बाय बी डॉक्टर बट आई नाउ आई डोंट वांट टू बी
no, but for me, it was like history is like something which was taught to us about past, and I'm like, what do I do with that information, right? So कोई मेरे को interest आता नहीं था उस subject में, like learning about I don't know. I remember French Revolution, Russian Revolution as a topic, and like
या
learning about like I don't know some past event. Like, and what do I do with this right now? Like what do I do with this right now? So that was a major like कि क्या करूं मैं जान के तो मेरे को इंटरेस्ट बिल्कुल नहीं आता था उसमें पढ़ने को फिर भी पढ़ लिया 10th में मैं कि फिर हटाओ इसको मेरे से नहीं होगा ये I
Okay.
hate it to the core.
So, like you said that you want to go for a solo trip. So, did you enjoy school trips?
Yeah, I did like I went on 4 trips. So third standard, fourth standard, fifth standard, and seventh standard I went to trips. Third was Goa, fourth was Nainital, fifth was Jaipur, seventh was USA.
Oh, great.
So yeah, I mean US was the best of course out of all. So yeah, I've been on trips, but there was again group trips. Now I want to do a solo trekking trip.
Nice. Great. So, like, if you could give your 18-year self or the younger generations like us, your juniors, if one piece of advice, what would it be?
What would it be? Like I would give two advice. Like first, trust the process. Second, give yourself time to grow. Like it's okay. You will get there. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next question is about that only. What's one lesson or insight about life lately that you think everyone should know?
I mean, it comes back to the same, like the advice which I gave, right? Like, trust the process. Like, as much as like I want this to happen, I want that to happen, I want to get into this company, I want to
Mm.
get this grades, this and that. Like, everyone wants multiple things, but like, eventually you'll get it. Like, you have to work for it. So, like, trust the process, give your heart, and like, and then just then leave it. Like, that's it.
At the
That's the
end,
max you can
everything is
do.
going to be figured. So let's
Yeah.
go with the flow.
Yeah, I mean, go with the flow is a very surface level part of it. Like,
Mm.
of course, like, when you say go with the flow, there has to be direction to the flow. So once you
Mm.
Yeah.
give that flow a direction, then of course go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about Catalyst? Have
Catalyst,
you have you followed it till now? Have you known about it?
I have known about it, like, my friend Rishikesh Khanna and Bhumika, both were like some of the time they were part of Catalyst. So, like, I of course know
Ah.
about it. And then your season one of podcasts, like, I don't know, Shrishti was the one leading that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Shrishti, like, that used to come across my feed. So, like, of course, I was following that. Bhumika was the design person. I don't know if I'm not wrong. So, like, she used to show me all the newsletters and everything. So
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
like it's a very good thing you guys are doing. As mentioned, like had we had this luxury during our time, we would have been much more advanced in what we are doing right now. So yeah, it's very good initiative.
Is
Thank
there
you so
anything we need to work on? What would you SRs give us an advice? Is there anything we Catalyst people need to work on?
Uh I mean, I don't know advice point of view, but like I'm really looking forward to the commerce segment which you guys are establishing. So yeah, all the
much.
best for
Okay.
that.
Ah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So for the end, here's one thing. So imagine it's your last day of the school and you have a mic with you and the whole school is listening to you. So what would you like to announce? Any crisp message or anything you would like?
Why do you want me to hand me the mic? Like I remember this was a question in rapid fire as well. Like I don't like I don't like speaking at mic.
But still, if you want to
If
everyone.
if there is one last message for the school, what would
Yeah.
you say to the school?
It's your farewell and you are just in yourself and you want to tell this to the school.
uh, I don't know. It's my farewell. I need to say something to students on mic.
Hmm.
Uh,
Anything, no problem.
I mean, I'm blank, honestly, since like, I'm imagining myself on mic, I'm
Okay.
honestly blank. But again, like, this is the best years of your life. This won't like, come along. So like during your school, this is the major thing. Like ignorance is the bliss. So you don't know what's coming ahead. That's why you just go with like classes and everything. So like they actually become the best years. So like,
Hmm.
yeah, that's about it.
Okay then.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us on Life Lately Season 2. It's been amazing listening to your insights and your experiences.
Thank you so much, Pooja and Priyani, for having me.
No. Ria. It's just got the name got changed. Ria.
Oh, is it? I'd like used your name as
Yeah.
Pooja multiple
Oh,
times.
that name got changed, but yeah, Ria.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Ria and Priyani, for having me.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so then
audience, until next time, stay curious and stay inspired. Thank you.